It's Monday again. Happy Monday, everyone. It is a beautiful day here in southeastern Massachusetts. The sun is shining. And yes, I'm wearing a sweater, but that's okay. Put the window down a little bit. It might be too windy for the audio. We'll see. Anyway. Whoop. What did I do? Lost my music. No. So I'm on the upswing of my depression episode, so I'm feeling pretty good. Didn't get to the gym this weekend, but that's okay. I'm not beating myself up. I'm going today after work. Had a great day Saturday with my grandson. It was rainy, but we did arts and crafts, and we always have a good time. He's adorable. I love him. He's the joy of my life. And I don't know what I'd do without my family. I really don't. I am so grateful that they are in my life. I really am. As I've said before in my other videos, there was a time that they weren't. My kids were not talking to me for a long time. But anyway, that's in the past. Today's a new day. Been regenerizing myself with motivational tapes, going back to some Tony Robbins, who's really inspired me a year ago. Well, not really a year ago. I think it was last July, maybe August, when I started really listening to him and participated in his World Virtual Summit, and really got pumped and excited about my online business, which I just started in September, and recently put a pause on all that stuff because I was getting overwhelmed. So I've regrouped and redesigned my approach. So I'm feeling really good about that. I did some brainstorming, and so I got some new ideas, and I'm excited about that, and that will be forthcoming. And I'm still going to maintain my blog once a week. I was doing it daily, and I think that was just too much, coming up with content and planning it and all this stuff. It was taking about 5 to 6 hours a week. Now, what I would do is I would do it on Saturday and Sunday. I would plan for the week my blog posts, get them all set up, and it would be like 2.5 hours on Saturday and 2.5 hours on Sunday, and it's just a lot of work for that. And I enjoy doing it, so I don't want to stop. But at the same time, I've got to cut back on my on the stuff that I do. I haven't done any podcasts, and other than these videos, I haven't done any new videos on my courses, which I have planned and I like to do. But I had to remember my why and my true purpose and my true reasonings and my true motivation behind why I'm doing what I'm doing, and that's because I have gone through a lot of changes, and I'm a woman in recovery, right? And I have been through a lot of periods of sobriety and relapse, and years of sobriety and then relapse, and I've tried all different types of approaches, and so this time in my recovery, I have not just been tunnel vision on one approach, one program. In other words, I utilize AA a lot. I utilize Smart Recovery. I utilize Refuge Recovery. I utilize some just basic psychological, scientific skills that are applicable for everyone. I've gotten to learn more about myself and building my self-esteem and finding out my purpose. And all of that has contributed to my recovery as it is today. And it is an amazing journey. Like like no other, like I have never experienced before. And I think I finally found something that works for me, that's applicable and structured, but not to the point where it's so rigid that it can't be tweaked for individuals. And I've learned to have a lot more compassion, not only for other people, which I've had, but for myself. And that has helped me tremendously. And so in my work, in my line of work, I work with recovering alcoholics and addicts. And I started off inpatient, and working with them and listening to them and speaking with them and being a good role model for them, because they would tell me all the time that they want to do what I'm doing, and feeling good about that. And then I started doing groups, and I really got a passion for that. I really enjoyed doing that. I really enjoyed inspiring people. I enjoyed the energy. I enjoyed the feedback. I enjoyed what they contributed to my recovery, my journey. I learned so much from everyone that I've worked with, that the clients, everybody. And so I just realized that that was something I wanted to continue and grow and do, and that's what I did. I went back to school. I got my LADAC, which is a licensed alcohol and drug counselor, and I'm now in school for psychology to work more with mental health, and I'm learning so much. Now I'm working in outpatient, and I'm learning different aspects, and of course we're all virtual now, so that's a learning curve in itself. But I still have that passion to help people. And so when I developed the online courses and I wrote my book, that was my purpose. And I kind of got off track a little bit, maybe a little preachy, maybe a little boring, and not as inspiring. Part of that, I think, was because with the virtual groups, I don't feel the energy like I did when people were there. And so, I used to also, years and years ago, when I was a personal trainer and a fitness instructor, I used to get my energy off the class, right? So when I'm teaching my aerobics, I would get pumped even more so by their energy and by trying to motivate them and lift them up. I got the energy. So it was the same thing for the groups that I used to lead. And I say lead because, like I say, I wasn't just an instructor. I was a student. I'd learned just as much from them. And so I have to remember that is the purpose. That is the reason why I want to help people. I want people who are struggling, or people who are abstinent from drug and alcohol, but are missing that piece, or maybe they are struggling and keep relapsing and they can't figure out why. Why can't they sustain sobriety? And I think I have that why. I think I have a lifestyle that is, I don't want to say easy. It is simple, but it's doable, and it's applicable, and it's customized, and it's not so, you have to do this and this and this, or you're not going to stay sober. That didn't work for me. So if you're in that category, join the club and follow my posts and my blogs, and learn more about me and what I'm all about, because I really feel that I can help some people, and that's what I want to do. Do I want to make money? Of course I do. We all wanna be able to enjoy our life, and I like to travel. I want to own my own house. I want to do all that stuff, but not at the expense of not doing what I'm passionate about. Like, I was in sales for years, and I did that, and I made some good money, and the feeling wasn't there. And if you're in sales and it is for you, good. I'm not knocking it. It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't my passion, wasn't my purpose. So, back on track, feeling re-energized. Hopefully there will be some new motivational videos out. I'll post them on my Facebook, Recovery Enthusiast, Instagram, also Recovery Enthusiast. Maybe I'll put out some more podcasts out there too. That's not my favorite thing to do. That's why it's the first thing I stopped doing. But and just getting back into the groove of things, you know. And I really think nutrition and exercise is an important part of that. And so my journey of the gluten-free has really been a significant piece in my recovery, in my health and well-being, and just cognitively. So in meditation, and there's just so much stuff that goes into it. So please follow me on my social media, also YouTube. Got videos on there, which I usually post these videos on YouTube. So if you're watching this already, you've probably already seen them on YouTube, or you got them some other social media. But I also have a website, Recovery Enthusiast, which, yes, I sell my online courses, but I'm going to be putting some free stuff on there for people just to see what I'm all about, right? To get exposed to what it is that I am so passionate about. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to let people that you love know that you love them. Live your life enthusiastically. And even if you're in a lull right now, in a little dry spell or feeling depressed, it will pass. It does pass. Just hang in there. And have a great day, guys. Until next time.